Mr. Chen was an old man who lived in a small house near the river. He had a little shop where he sold vegetables and fruit to the village people. Every day, customers came to buy from him, and he always greeted them with a kind smile. Mr. Chen was happy with his simple life. He didn't have much money, but he had enough to eat and a roof over his head. One terrible night, a big storm came to the village. Dark clouds blocked out the moon and stars. The wind was very strong and the rain was heavy. The river rose higher and higher, spilling over its banks. The water came rushing into Mr. Chen's house and shop, breaking through the doors. Everything was destroyed by the powerful flood. Tables, chairs, and all his vegetables were swept away. When morning came, the storm had passed and the sun appeared. Mr. Chen stepped outside and stood in the thick mud, looking at his broken shop with disbelief. All his vegetables were gone, washed away by the flood. His house was badly damaged, with broken windows and mud-covered walls. He had nothing left to sell. The old man felt very sad and alone, wondering how he would survive. Mr. Chen sat down heavily on a wet stone near his ruined shop and put his head in his hands. He felt tired and weak. He didn't know what to do or where to start. He had no family to help him and no money to rebuild. The future looked dark and empty. Then he heard a small voice say, "Hello, old grandfather. Are you okay?" He looked up in surprise. A young boy stood in front of him, holding a small basket. The boy's name was Leo, and he was about 10 years old. "I brought you some rice and tea," Leo said with a gentle smile, offering the basket. "My grandmother sent it for you. She said you might be hungry." Mr. Chen looked at the boy's kind face, and his eyes filled with tears of gratitude. He had thought no one cared about him. Every day after that, Leo came to visit Mr. Chen each morning. Leo brought food from his grandmother's kitchen and helped clean the thick mud away. They worked together to fix the small house, repairing what they could with simple tools. Day by day, the house began to look better. Slowly, Mr. Chen started to feel happy again. He was not alone anymore, and that made all the difference. As the weeks passed, Leo and Mr. Chen spent more time together, working and talking. Mr. Chen taught Leo how to grow vegetables, showing him how to plant seeds and water them carefully. They built a new small garden behind the house where the old shop used to be. They planted tomatoes, carrots, and cabbage in neat rows. They ate simple meals together and told each other stories. Slowly, they became like family. One quiet evening, as they sat watching the sun set over the river, Leo said softly, "Mr. Chen, you are like a grandfather to me. I never had a grandfather before." Mr. Chen felt his heart grow warm, and he smiled at the young boy. "And you are like a grandson to me, Leo," he replied, putting his hand on the boy's shoulder. They both knew they had found something more valuable than any shop or house could ever be. Mr. Chen never became rich again. His new garden was small, and he sold only a few vegetables each week, but he was no longer sad or lonely. He had Leo, and Leo had him. They took care of each other like real family, sharing meals and working together every day. Mr. Chen had learned an important lesson from the flood. Sometimes the most important things in life are not things at all, not money, not houses, not shops. They are the people who love us and stand by us when times are hard.